Jinwon is here to save the day! What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? And Jinwon's buff is active on the test server. Thank you so much for Plarium allowing us on the test server. It's one of my favorite things about being in the content creator program is that they give us these test servers to show off all of the awesome stuff. I am blessed and fortunate enough to have Jinwon myself, and I will definitely be building him after this, so here's what you need to know. The biggest thing you need to know is that he does have a buff removal. So if you get caught in Hydra where, you know, they put up that stupid reflect damage, he can remove it. And he's also going to help your guys be survivable with the strengthen buff. But here's the real sauce, okay? This block buffs ability is now one of the best abilities or block buffs in the game. He's one of the best block buffs champions in the game. Now, period. And if you have him, you should probably be building him. I will be replacing him and testing him in so many different teams. He is not the literal best, but he is above most of the rest. And then his passive is super cool too. The immunity to fear and the cleansing of all of that stuff, it works on Hydra. It works on Hydra, which is so important and so amazing. His A1 also transferring the debuffs to a target is great. I think because of the cooldowns, I don't know how good he'll be in Arena, but we're going to mainly show him in Hydra because he's very, very good in Hydra. So, I was messing around with him on stream yesterday, and we have been, every time the test server comes out now, we have been live and testing things as soon as I'm allowed to. And so you should definitely, if you're available, come on out to the live streams. We do takeovers, we do all different kinds of fun stuff, pulling shards, and I'd love for you guys to get involved. Mostly I just want to be making you aware that I'm doing that, because it doesn't seem like YouTube is pushing the live streams to the subscribers. So make sure you're aware that I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and if you missed those, you can go back and watch them as videos. The other thing I want to make sure that I show you today is going to be this Teox, okay? This guy is freaking ridiculous, and I'm sure that Plarium will have an event for him coming soon to the game near you. And he is so good, okay? His multipliers are very strong, and his requirements of Lizardmen is not that bad. So the main team, I built a whole bunch of teams to show you guys today, but the main team I'm going to be using is with him so that I can include everything in one video for you. But obviously Jinwon is the savior of this team. He has this block revive ability on the A3, and it places an extra hit under enemies as long as they have a debuff, any debuff. And it smacks crazy hard. His A2 is a single target nuke that gets an extra turn if he kills an enemy. So I love this ability as well. And then he has a team up. On his A1 he has a team up, which is so freaking sweet. And then his passive, allies immune to sheep, is ridiculous. If we can figure out a good strategy in Arena, he's going to take over the place. The rest of it, decreasing the damage, increasing the damage, the debuffs, all of the counterattacking stuff, this is all insanely good for Hydra. He is a very, very good champion. Breaking news, this just in, our featured champion, one of the two in this video, is going to be on a 10x, 2x this weekend. This guy you should definitely be pulling for. Obviously, his name is Legate Teox. He's the new Lizardmen faction champion, and he is going to be on a 10x, which we sort of know is a lie. It should be a progressive chance event, in my opinion. Stop doing the 10x's, but I will take it. 2x Sacreds for the fusion, and our brand new champion who is going to blow your mind in this showcase today, alongside Jinwon. They are going to be the combo in this video, and he is going to be the DPS of your wildest dreams. That's been today's Raid Shadow Legends news break from the news desk. I'm MtgJedi. Now back to the previous video recording. So, without further delay, let's hop into the teams because I want to show you all of the teams. And if you like this layout, please make sure that you let me know. So, this is, actually, let's just start with this one. This is fine. This is the team that we tested yesterday on stream. Somewhat free-to-play accessible. Don't hate me here, okay? Because Calamitous can be anybody, all right? He's not important that it's Calamitous. He just does decreased defense and Hex. So, as long as you put somebody else there, like you put Artak and Cursed, or Jinwon in Cursed, like Jinwon does not do significant damage. I think I do still have him in his damaging gear. Yes, he's fast with a lot of damage, HP, crit damage. He's just not good. He's not a damage dealer, okay? So you can put him in whatever set makes sense for your team, and that is probably going to be Cursed, and then you can take out Calamitous and put in whoever. You can put in literally any decreased defense champion there, and it will be fine. But the best part about Jinwon is that then you don't need Ugo. So you can use any of your other awesome decreased defense champions. So this team is really sweet. It worked out really well, and the damage was good here on Nightmare, okay? Let's take a look at this team. If you want a version of your Trunda team, you can put Jinwon in there as the block buffs champion, who's also going to help with the Head of Torment. It's not 100%, so you're still going to get some fears. But for example, if you're able to work in a cleanser, in addition to Jinwon, you should be set and good to go. This is the team that we're going to run for the video today. We're going to run 4 Lizardmen that are very good, Jinwon and Lady Mikage, so we'll come back to that in a minute. The 4th team I want to show is my version of the Valkonen team. I run a Valkonen team as one of my main teams. He is so crazy good. If you're sleeping on him, bust him out of the vault. I know there's a bunch of Void Legos in this team, but like if you have a bunch of Void Legos, why not flex, right? The next team that he's going to be good in is, I would say, a more free-to-play friendly team. We have some old fusions in here, some guaranteed champions, some underutilized champions like my dude Herndig, who's a beast. But basically, this is going to keep us moving quickly, keep Jinwon cycling through his abilities, and allow Harima and Herndig to do a giant pile of damage. Next up is going to be Venus Cupidus strategy. I also put Geralt in there, but she could be literally any champion. In fact, it would probably be better if Geralt was an ally attack champion, in all honesty. But Jinwon works really well with Venus because she brings the decreased defense and weaken and HP burns, but also then Jinwon brings the block buffs. So basically, any team that you were using Ugo, Monkey, or Uko, or Wallmaster, any of those teams could have Jinwon in them. I would say that Wallmaster and Supreme Gallic are still going to be better than him, but those are different style teams as well. All right, next team up. We have like what I would consider to be like a normal style setup team, where we have the increased speed from one champion in Razelvarg, the decreased speed from another champion, Tumija, who also brings a lot of damage. Build her for damage, she smacks, and HP burn. Varl, which if you're not working on Doom Tower in the secret rooms, you definitely should be. I keep asking on takeovers, do you have Varl? People don't have him. So make sure you're doing your secret rooms to get him. And then, because of Jinwon, you can bust people out like, what is your name? Ragash. I was trying to say Razelvarg. Yeah, no, Ragash is great. Ragash is great, and he can really help with the increased speed at times and the perfect veil. The strengthen, nothing to skip either. That's a very good buff. And then one of the best revivers in the game is going to be White Queen Ankoro, which I know a lot of people have. The next one is going to be a variation of the Turd Team, where you have some buff extenders, you have decreased defense and weaken, you have a reviver of some sort, and then Jinwon can fit in there as well. And then do I have one or two more teams? Yes. Okay. This team here is one that I think a lot of people can make. You know, the Bellinor spot, I just wanted to include him in a team. That can be any decreased defense champion. Kaja, still great. Kaja's still usable. You know, we have Wixwell, who can work in non-crazy teams. Like, if you're not trying to build the Wixwell Yannicka team, you can put him in a normal team, and he's very good. And I've been wondering about Rhonda lately. Like, just like building Rhonda really slow so that she can just join in on the attacks. Because I think that that's cool. And then last but not least, we have this team that I've talked a lot about on stream lately, and that is going to be a Duchess-style team, typically paired with Lydia and Nikmo or Estrid. Michal could work there as well. He's very good. And then you have your Jinwon for block buffs. Varl is the damage dealer here, but you could use whoever as a damage dealer, really. And then I have Harima in there, who we're starting to see is a very great champion. I thought that there was a team, maybe it was this one, where Michal was in it. I guess that's the only one. All right, hopping back over to the team here. This is the team that I wanted to showcase today because we're going to get to see the Lizard and Jinwon in action at the same time. We have Draco for decreased defense and weaken, who's great in Hydra, if you didn't know. We are featuring that Nature's Wrath blessing, which is absolutely amazing. Mikage, who keep working towards her if you don't have her, but if you do have her, definitely use her. Krisk is obviously good. Sulfurion, obviously good, but like I have to use some people in here, right? Lazarius is great too for this team. So if you want to use like Lazarius in place of Jinwon, then you could take out probably Sulfurion or Krisk and put in another Lizardman. There's actually so many great Lizardmen. It's crazy. There's so many great ones for Hydra, and it's ones that you already have built. You know, Pythion can come in there. This is all probably hiding behind me. Pythion can come in there, and Skull-Lord Vargal can come in there. He's very good. We might start to see a resurgence of, I know this is crazy, but Rosin Scarhide. Please buff him, Polarium. So a lot of people have said Fushan. I'm not convinced on that, but let me know. I think personally Skathix could definitely come in. He's got the cleanse, shield, block debuffs, and he can steal a buff. He can also A1 decrease speed, and I don't like the block damage part because I'm afraid of it getting stolen. But I think that he is definitely a viable option. And then there are those of you who say Roxanne is a beast. And if you want me to do a video on it, I need pestered a lot more because I'm not a believer on Roxanne. But he's there, and like you could supplement wherever needed because this guy is worth it. Okay, this guy is definitely worth it. He might be a better damage dealer than anyone on your account. That's how good he is. That's how good he is. So anyway, let's jump into this team and see what's what. What I'm going to do is probably post this video late today so that I can let this team run out because I personally want to see the full potential. Whenever you're using an ally attacker in your team, they should probably be the fastest one, but you want to open on A1, okay? And Jinwon goes with Lady Mikage! Oh, that's sick! So he's gonna join in every time, and that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. What, this team is getting better and better. So we want to hold off. The thing about this guy is he's slow, but his turn meter boost is crazy. So Jinwon is the highest crit damage in this team. No way. Okay, well that's not gonna be ideal, but Jinwon we're gonna see his full damage potential here. All right, now that we have decreased defense and weaken, we want to hit them. Okay, this is nightmare. Okay, that's fine. And then what do we need? We need these buffs to buff him up to do more damage. And wait till you see the kind of hits that he's capable of once his passive gets going and he gets ramped up here. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. So Jinwon, I don't know if I prioritized anything, but we want to prioritize the block buffs. And then he got another turn, so we're gonna do that as well. Okay, now Draco can do whatever, but if he puts those poisons up, we can actually get so many turns. So many turns. Alright, cool. So, we did not have decreased defense there, but we're still doing 100k per hit. He's going to have a lot of potential here. And Jinwon, his passive is going to be on cooldown right now. So, we will get some fears, but then once Jinwon's passive comes off of cooldown, then we'll see this in action, okay? If we were to switch this around, remember Lady Mikage is great with basically any style champion from her faction. So whoever you want to pair her with is going to be great. Somebody in Provoke here would have been nice. And we're a little bit light on damage dealers. So we're kind of relying heavily on my dude here in order to do the damage for us. But I think that'll be fine. Either way, it'll be fine. So let's come in here. You can see the passive cleansing there. Okay. And then once we start killing heads, that's really where this is going to start ramping up the damage. But I might need to rethink this team a little bit because this is seeming like not enough damage. Maybe we just need to run this on a lower difficulty. That could be a thing as well. Right? Let's see. No, okay. Also, oh, do I not have anybody in Cursed here? Okay, so there's definitely a large damage potential getting a champion into Cursed. That is true for sure. Alright, what I would like to do is try to get this set up and then wait till we explode some heads and then let's get the real damage potential on screen here. So let me go ahead and work on that for you guys. You could see there, he did 1,000,000 on that triple hitter, 300,000 per hit, which is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And all of the debuffs that we're going to be placing in this team is going to go a long way to cycling him through his abilities. There you go. Look at those big 400k hits. That's crazy. We're popping some heads. I don't even need to pause the video. We're here, guys. We are to that place where we're going to get to see this in action. Okay, let's put all the buffs up. Let's kill all the heads. Put up the decreased speed. All those things are great. We'll do this. We don't have decreased defense, and we still did 1.8 million damage. 1.8 million. Here's the decreased defense and weaken. Let's boost, and you can see his turn meter is going to go way up. Okay, Jinwon getting some extra turns, which is great. We'll extend. Here's the A1. 2 million damage on the A1. 2 million. That's crazy pants. That is crazy. And we'll be getting a lot of turn meter boosting here from this. A1, you can see Draco doing good damage there as well. The Jinwon team up is so interesting to me as well. That's just like a little boost of damage. In case you were wondering, no, you can't make Lady Mikage the target of him and then her get another ally attack. Like, if you bring Lady Mikage with the lizard, that's it. Alright, here's the big moment of truth, okay? Boom! He's doing a minimum of 1.3 million per neck twice. So that's 2, 4, 6. 6 million damage. Probably closer to 7 million or 8 million on his A3. That's like top damage dealers in the game level. Everything below Trunda and Wixwell. Seriously. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to let this play out. I want to see the full damage potential of this team. And I want to come back to you with anything else that is helpful and or the damage screen. I'm very excited to share this with you. Just like casual 800k A1s. Like what in the world? I think that this is one of the best champions they've added, and we're going to be getting him in the game very soon. He might be in the game today with the update. I'm not 100% sure, but he is such a beast. Such a beast. Alright, so let me go ahead and let this play out. I really want to see the full potential of this team on Nightmare. We've one keyed on turn 20 or so, so you can see, like, he can carry the whole team himself. He can definitely carry it. Alright, cool. So I'm excited to see this damage. Let me know what you think the damage is going to be. Put it in a comment below. Just thought I'd check in here with you real quick. We're still going. Boss count turn 111. You guys know how obsessed I am with the 11s. But we're at 200 million damage and counting. So did I already surpass your guess for this team? Are we already above it? Because we're not done yet. I don't know what just happened. I was working on editing the video. I know this is insane damage, which we'll get to in a second, but all of my champions mysteriously disappeared from the screen. No, they weren't eaten, and then it went to the end screen. I mean, I'm happy with the result, don't get me wrong, but we still had a couple hundred more turns here to do more damage than this. Look at this number, guys. 317 million damage from Teox. He doesn't have a blessing. He's not in my best gear. There's no cursed set in this team. This is actually incredible. This is actually incredible. This is such a high damage amount. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. You can see this video a long time in the making this morning. 56 minutes up here just for this run, which I will take that. I will take that. Jinwon actually doing the same amount as Draco is shocking to me. However, you know, that kind of makes sense. Because, like, well, Jinwon was getting all those ally attacks from Lady Mikage, and he's in that DPS gear. So, I mean, everything helps. Everything helps. So, I'm not going to keep this result because I want the ability to keep testing some more on the test server. I was thinking about doing a budget-friendly version of him. Does such a thing exist? I don't know. But, like, should we pair him with a bunch of epic Lizardmen? That could be pretty cool. Either way, I think this guy is an absolute beast, and I will be pulling for him on Friday. So, let me go ahead and pull up his build here, just so, like, you can see what we're working with. I think that his build is strong. Oh, I forgot. Okay, maybe his gear is actually pretty good. This is the gear that I normally have on Siegfried. 75k attack, 291 crit damage. If we put the area bonuses in there, then you're going to see some even better damage. But I think I can push it even farther. Like, I just threw this build together yesterday on the test server. I think I can push the build further. And this is with no blessing. With no blessing. Like, even just a 4-star blessing, he'd be getting 38 more crit damage and 750 more attack. I mean, I think we really need to test this guy. Hopefully I can get him. Hopefully you can get him. And I want to leave the end of the video with my dude Jinwon. Please don't invalidate him, okay? Oh, he was in damage gear, but it's also relentless and merciless, okay? So pretty good build on Jinwon here. If I forgot we changed the build. 278 speed. Here, we'll look with the area bonuses as well. 284 crit damage, set 80k HP because he is an HP-based champion. So yeah, some decent gear, but like you need to be pushing your gear if you want those kind of numbers, right? If you want, you know, not quite as good numbers, then just put him in Relentless, right? Put him in Relentless. Crit rate gloves and a little bit of crit damage, you'll still get pretty close to the same results, I think. And Jinwon is the savior of the day. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Will you be pulling this weekend? Do you have Jinwon? I have so many questions. Only you have the answers. And now you click the subscribe button so you're a subscriber as well. We'll see you guys in the next video. Jinwon for life!